afternoon. We're at Odsal Top in Bradford. Here you'll find a very handily placed Dunkin' Donut, or Dunkin' as they're now called, along with probably the worst KFC in the country according to its reviews. That's not my opinion. And you'll also find some reasonably brand new Instavolt electric car chargers. So I am going to try to charge my very reasonably priced Renault Zoe ZE50 that I've acquired on lease, which has replaced the Tesla Model 3. As you probably know, with a Renault Zoe, you need to switch the ignition off before you're going to charge, and you need to open your charge flap, and the only way of doing it is to press the button here inside the car. Just going to go up to the charger and see what it says to me. So as you can see, it's quite a nice big screen here, and it's not saying anything, so I'm going to touch the screen. And it isn't saying anything at all. So I'm going to connect the car in a moment. And it looks like they're after me again. Oh, they're not heading this direction, I'm alright. So looking at your charge port on your Renault Zoe, you have to open both lids here if you've got the CCS connector. And going back to the charger, I'm going to take what looks like the CCS connector, and in fact it is. I'm going to have a quick look at the pins on the connector. They look reasonably clean. If they're not clean, don't connect. And connecting up to my car now, it's quite heavy and awkward, and it seems to be in. Looking up to the charger, see what happens now. So I pressed quite firmly on the screen. I put my card up to there, it says it's authorising. It's now waiting for my car. Nothing happening down there yet. Oh, it's turned blue, that's always a good sign. See what's happening up at the charger screen. And it seems to be quite happy. So I think that seems to be a successful charge start. I've had a lot of problems with chargers round and about Yorkshire getting them started, but this seems to be very straightforward. It's telling me how much battery I have, how much I've paid so far, how much it's added, and the current speed of charge, which is 44 kilowatts, 44.9 to be precise. The maximum the Renault Zoe goes up to is 50 kilowatts, so that's not too bad. So we'll sit here for a little while and see what we need to do to disconnect it. So we've been here about 15 minutes so far. Looking at the display on my car, we've got up to 59% from 40%, which I think is quite a reasonable achievement in 15 minutes on the Renault Zoe. And I think I'm going to say I've had enough here for now, and my intention was what we call a quick splash and dash. And we'll see what the charger's saying. So I do like this screen. It's telling me now the power has dropped 31 kilowatts, so the car is beginning to throttle the speed a little bit. I've got 60% battery, exactly how much it's cost me so far, how many miles are added, how many minutes are approximately remaining until I get a full charge. I find this display extremely useful, and if I had bothered to look for instructions, there's actually a big sign up here that tells you exactly what to do to get your charge started. So I will remember to look around in future rather than just expecting it all to be at my fingertips. So I'm going to stop this charge now. And I know that you do have to press the screen quite firmly. So I'm pressing it a few times now and it's not stopping. So see what this sign up there says. It says tap your payment card again to finish. So I'll tap my payment card, see what happens. Yes, so it's saying charging complete. So the moral of the story is to look for signs and look for instructions and follow them. So I'm going to disconnect now. It should come straight out. Yes, no problem there. And you need to put this back into the holster so it doesn't get wet. And remember to shut all your doors on your charge flap, and all seems to be complete. No problems here. I have to say I do like these chargers very much. They seem to be quite popular. There's another nice Citroen pulled up next to me here, so I will be coming again. The only downfall is probably the cost here, which I think is 40 pence a kilowatt hour. So it's not the cheapest, it's not the dearest, but it seems to be very reliable. So I must congratulate Instavolt. Thanks very much for watching. Have a good day.